Good evening. It is a war seemingly without end, as we were reminded today with word a U.S. drone strike targeting al-Qaeda militants along the Afghanistan-Pakistan border killed 2 Western hostages, including an American aid worker the U.S. had spent years trying to free and an Italian aid worker. Their deaths happened in January, but were publicly revealed today by President Obama. We also learned today 2 other Americans working with al-Qaeda were also killed. We have 2 reports and start with Peter Alexander at the White House. Peter?
Lester, good evening. The president today said that he deeply regrets the loss of 2 innocent lives and that he demanded the information be declassified, insisting the victims' families deserve to know the truth. In an extraordinary statement, President Obama today confessed that the U.S. accidentally killed 2 hostages, including an American it had been trying to free for years.
As president and as commander-in-chief, I take full responsibility.
Dr. Warren Weinstein, an aid worker from Maryland, was kidnapped by al-Qaeda in Pakistan in 2011, gunmen breaking into his house. The 73-year-old grandfather appealing for help while in captivity 2 years ago.
And now when I need my government, it seems that I have been totally abandoned and forgotten.
Today, Weinstein's wife, Elaine, said she and her family were devastated. While she insisted, quote, those who took Warren captive over 3 years ago bear ultimate responsibility. She also expressed frustration with elements of the U.S. government, whose assistance during Weinstein's captivity she described as inconsistent and disappointing. Also killed Giovanni Laporto, an Italian aid worker kidnapped in 2012. The White House says both men's families will be compensated for their loss.
I profoundly regret what happened. On behalf of the United States government, I offer our deepest apologies to the families.
Senior U.S. officials tell NBC News the men were killed in a CIA drone strike in the rugged mountains of eastern Pakistan January 14th. While the president didn't specifically order the strike, the intended target was high-level al-Qaeda leadership, according to officials, who insist despite hundreds of hours of surveillance, they had no information indicating the 2 hostages were there. It wasn't until several days ago that the U.S. government confirmed the deaths, and the president called the Weinsteins yesterday.
It is a cruel and bitter truth that in the fog of war generally and our fight against terrorists specifically, mistakes, sometimes deadly mistakes, can occur.
With a government investigation now underway, new questions over the administration's extensive use of drone strikes and the unintended consequences. Peter Alexander, NBC News, the White House.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.